Namaste. Today we will briefly see chapter 1 in Bhagavad Gita, which is Arjuna Visada Yoga. The chapter starts with the sloka dhritarashtra uvācha dharma-kshetre kuru-kshetre samavetā yuyutsavah māmakāḥ pāndavāśhchaiva kimakurvata sañjaya. Dhritarashtra, the blind Kuru king, asks Sañjaya, his minister, who was granted divine vision by the sage Vyasa, to see what is happening in the battlefield. The king asks, "What are my men and Pandavas doing in the battlefield?" Sañjaya, seeing, starts answering what he sees. On the first day of the battle, Duryodhana approaches his Guru Drona and shows the Pandavas' side. He points out to the prominent heroes like Bhima, Arjuna, Satyaki, Virata, Drupada, Drishtaketu, Abhimanyu, and Draupadi's sons. He then shows prominent heroes on his side: Bhishma, Karna, Kripa, Ashwathama, Vikarna, etc. He knows that Bhishma is a key prominent hero on his side and hence asks Drona to protect Bhishma from all the sides. Following this, the sounding of the couches, that is the Shankha, is heard along with drums and trumpets. Krishna, Arjuna, Bhima and others blow their conches. Seeing all the assembled Kauravas, Arjuna takes his bow and told these following words to Krishna. Krishna is the charioteer of Arjuna. Senayor ubayor madhye ratam sthapaya mechyuta yavadetan nireksheham yoddu kaman avasthitan kairmaya saha yodhavyam asmin ranasamudyame. Meaning, station the chariot between the two armies to see with whom I have to fight, who are desirous of fighting in this battlefield. Krishna takes the chariot and places it between the two armies and says, Pashyaitan samavetan kurun iti. Pashya meaning see, etan samavetan, those who have assembled here. Arjuna sees his fathers, grandfathers, gurus, uncles, brothers, sons, grandsons, father-in-laws, friends. Seeing them, he is overcome by compassion and is engulfed by sorrow. Kripaya paraya vishtah vishidan idam abravit. Kripaya is compassion. Paraya kripaya meaning extreme compassion. Avishtah, so engulfed. And vishidan, sorrowing, he said these. He says, Sidanti māmakāḥ mukam cha parishushyati vepatushcha sharire me romaharshascha jayate. Sidanti māmakāḥ, my body is weakened. Mukam cha parishushyati, my mouth has dried up. Vepatushcha sharire, my body is trembling. Romaharshascha jayate, and my hairs are standing straight. Gandivam samsrate hastat tvakchaiva paridahyate nacha shaknomyavasthatum bhramatīva cha me manah. Gandivam is the name of his bow. Samsrate meaning slips. So his bow is slipping out of his hands. Tvakchaiva paridahyate, and my skin is burning. Nacha shaknomyavasthatum, I am unable to stand steady. Bhramatīva cha me manah, and my mind is really confused. He then points to his state of mind by the following sloka. Na kankshate vijayam Krishna nacha rajyam sukhani cha kim nu rajyena govinda kim bhogai jivitena va. I do not seek victory, Krishna, neither do I desire the rajyam or desire other pleasant experiences or pleasures. Kim no rajyena, what will I do with the kingdom or with all the pleasures? For whom I desire all these, they stand in front of me. He then says that he doesn't wish to kill them even if he is killed. Only sin will result by killing them. He then goes on and gives other arguments for not killing them. He says that it will lead to destruction of family and dharma and ultimately end in chaos in the society. Therefore, he says that it is okay to be killed by the Kauravas even if he is unarmed and undefending. Saying so, he sits in the chariot, dropping his bow and arrow. एवमुक्त्वार्जुनः सङ्ख्ये रथोपस्थ उपाविशत् विसृज्य सशरं चापं शोकसंविघ्नमानसः. Having said so, he sits in the middle of the chariot, leaving his bow and arrow and with a mind fully engulfed in sorrow. Thus ends the first chapter, which has 47 slokas, and the subsequent chapter is Sankhya Yoga, where Krishna is going to teach about Atma Jnanam. So the second chapter is a complete by itself and is in a samkshipta form, which means compressed form of the entire Bhagavad Gita. So we'll start that from tomorrow, sloka by sloka. Dhanyavadaha.